At the beginning of the trading day, both the euro and the British pound were moving sideways. There was almost no doubt that the current situation would last until the publication of the US inflation report. However, the UK industrial production data unexpectedly revived the market and led to a slight drop in the pound sterling. The fact is that the UK industrial production growth slackened to 1.4% from 2.9%, whereas economists had expected a rise of 2.1%. Thus, the UK industrial production growth is slowing down faster than anticipated. Now, there is no doubt that it will return to the pre-crisis levels at least next year. As the result, the economic recovery is likely to end only in 2023, that is, the year later than expected. However, the market activity is likely to become higher just ahead of the publication of the US inflation figures. The indicator may accelerate to 6.9%. If the forecast comes true, inflation will reach the level last seen in 1982. Then in June, the indicator surged to 7.1% from 6.7%. Notably, before that, it was even higher. In the early 80s, the US Fed had to raise the key interest rate and keep it high for several years to curb the surge in inflation. Although the regulator reached its goal, it failed to receive an immediate result. Now, more and more analysts suppose that the Fed will have to take the same measures which financial markets define as an apocalypse. Thus, expectations of higher interest rates may significantly boost the US dollar. Let us take a look at the trading charts. The euro-dollar pair began sliding after it approached the local high recorded on November 30. As a result, the quote dropped below 1.1300, thus providing sellers with an opportunity to resume the downward movement. If the price remains below 1.1300 for a long time, it may decline to 1.1227, the local low recorded on December 7. This, in turn, may lead to a gradual decrease to the support area near 1.1180. The alternative scenario will become possible only if the market sentiment changes. If the price consolidates above 1.1355, traders will receive a buy signal. Meanwhile, the pound-dollar pair once again hit a fresh low of 2021 but failed to fix below the new level. As the result, the pair stagnated and then rebounded towards the lower limit of the earlier broken sideways channel between 1.32 and 1.3290. If the price fixes below 1.3180 on the 4-hour chart, traders will receive a sell signal. Otherwise, the pair is expected to resume hovering within the range of 1.3200 and 1.3290. How is trading going to unfold in the short term? We will definitely tell you in our next video reviews. Don't miss them and stay up to date with the latest market news with us. See you!